folks, Madamus here. Little change of pace today. We're gonna do something different. So one of our goals is to produce all of our food for ourselves here on the farm and live a completely self-sustainable lifestyle. We are still a ways away from that goal, so we, like most people, do groceries. When we picked up our last grocery order, because you have to call ahead, pick it all up, yada yada yada, they gifted us with this free meal kit. Anyways, I was kind of surprised, I guess not really, but it so much extra packaging, and there's a few things in here that are just a little bit ridiculous. So I thought I'd kind of unpack it with you guys today and critique the excess plastic and packaging, because this kind of thing is sold all the time. I see all kinds of YouTubers sponsored by Freshie and Eat Fresh and Go Fresh and Eat Quick and I don't know, all the, not something I would personally ever buy myself. Yeah, so but we did get one. We got one for free. Again, I would never buy this. It's a little ridiculous, but yeah, here we go. I'm gonna open it up for you. So first, they've got this little slip holding it all together, which I guess lists the ingredients. So we get some raw ground beef, coconut milk, red pepper, some jasmine rice, eggs, diced onion, soy sauce, basil paste, lemongrass paste, brown sugar, green onion, and garlic. So that's what's included in this, and yeah. So the package itself, there was a little, we opened it up already and took a look, but when you open it up, inside you got some more one-use plastic recipe card. I guess you could keep the recipe card and make this meal again just with the individual items, and some kind of coupon code. There you go. You can use, whoever gets it first gets the coupon code. So in the box, so you know, I mean, this is fair. Just a red pepper stuck in there, and the other one was just a single clove of garlic stuck in there. And again, that's totally good, natural packaging. This is the one of the ones I found the most ridiculous. Ah, man, I'd actually be interested. Like, I wonder the resources that went into growing this spring onion versus the resource that it took to create this plastic packaging and sticker and print, and I'm sure it's not even comparable. So one spring onion. So I should collect all the packaging here. What else do we get? 3 diced onions. So this is probably what, like a quarter of an onion? Maybe like an eighth of an onion. Depends, I guess, how big the onion is. A bag of little jasmine rice. Another plastic bag with our basil paste. This is actually, I'll actually keep that and use it. It's a pretty solid plastic, and it is the lemongrass paste. A lot of paste. Can of coconut milk. It's hard to complain about that. It's a, you know, fairly standard size can of coconut milk. When we get coconut milk, we end up getting the bigger ones, but I understand that makes sense. That's fair, I guess. A bag of ground beef with vinegar powder. And so, you know, I mean, is it excessive? Yes. You know, like our ground beef, when we get it back from the butcher, is just butcher wrap. But you have the option of shrink pack, so I mean, it's not, you know, that's not crazy. A baggie of brown sugar. Looking to buy some brown sugar. and a little packet of soy sauce. You know, I mean, I guess there's a lot worse packaging for some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like you get the individual wrap ketchups and vinegars and stuff. I guess that's not any better at, let's say, a fast food place. This is the one that gets me. I guess paper can be burnt at least, right? And we'll be able to burn that, so it's not doesn't all go into the landfill. But this, I haven't opened them up yet, but I know what's in here. So inside each of these boxes is an egg. So I think you must. I'm totally gonna bust the egg. So yeah, this is pretty hilarious. I think this is just the funniest thing. There's this egg in here. So like, again, it's like, you know, the box we can burn, but you know, the resources that it took to make this box, the people that had to be employed, the machinery that had to be built, the hydro that had to be used, everything that went into it, even though we can recycle or burn the box, compared to laying the egg, right? You know, I mean, you know, I know this came from a factory farm where there was like 100,000 chickens in a barn the size of a house, like, and you know, that to me is ridiculous. But you know, if farm's sustainable, the egg, it's a chicken coop out back, and the chickens in the summer are able to forage for the majority of their diet, if you're running just a little homestead, you know. So it's like, compared to what it takes to make this cardboard box. So, you know what I mean? Again, the plastic for like what goes into this egg versus, you know, I mean, when you buy eggs, you know, you get a carton, which can be recycled, but you get 12 eggs. You get to use the carton, you know, give it away to somebody who's got chickens, they can use the carton. Anyways, I thought this was just kind of ridiculous. It's pretty hilarious. Egg in a box, like, yeah. So all in all, it's quite a bit of packaging, quite a bit of waste, right? That goes into what is described as a meal for two, right? So this is supposed to be for two people, right? Like, how much imagine you had this, even if it was one meal a week, 7 times a day, right? Like, the amount of extra packaging. Plus, when you pick up your groceries, they give it to you in a plastic bag. You're not allowed to bring your own anymore, right? So it's like, so waste, right? We're trying to move as individuals and as humans into a more sustainable lifestyle in living harmoniously with our environment and with nature around us. And yet this is the kind of stuff, you know, we don't live in the city, so honestly I have no idea how much of this is sold, but there are industries built around this. And if there are industries able to be built around this, with people hired, employed, and offices built, and warehouses and packaging facilities and everything that goes into this, I think we probably can grow our own food and produce everything all humans need in a way that's sustainable if we put our mind to it. So, however, it's not profitable to sell eggs by the dozen unless you can package them into nice little boxes, right? You know, it's more profitable, whatever. If I can cut the onion up, pre-chop the onion, right? It's more profitable by doing this. I don't know what this cost. I didn't get the MSRP from it. It was just given to us. I'm sure I could look it up. I don't know if there's a price on it, but it doesn't look like it. So if you know what the price, if you know what this cost, I don't know what this would be, 20 bucks, 30 bucks maybe. Yeah, comment down below. I'd be really interested to see. And if you subscribe to any of these programs, maybe you do live in the city and you buy these. Why? Like, is it a convenience thing? Is it prepackaged? You can look up the recipes, I'm sure are all available online. So if you are doing this, consider just buying in more bulk, you know what I mean? You buy a jar of soy sauce, right? Glass jar can be recycled or reused, you know what I mean? As opposed to, again, like if you're doing 7 days a week, right? Like, you know, so anyways, just a change of pace. Thought I'd show this thing, so I'll cook it up, and yeah, it'll probably be delicious. I'm sure it'll be delicious, but it's very wasteful, so yeah. Anyways, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Again, your support on this channel helps us in our mission to conserve and preserve endangered heritage breeds, and ultimately be self-sustainable for ourselves, and to teach others how to be self-sustainable as well, and to share in that process. So please consider subscribing to our channel if you like the content that we produce. Like this video, and again, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this you know, ready to eat, home cooked, individually packaged monstrosity. So happy farming, stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.